On November 22, 2021, Apitor, a popular YouTube channel run by Tor Eckhoff, uploaded a video titled "I Am Not Dead, I Am 57 Today," which has since gained over 8 million views. The video featured Eckhoff celebrating his birthday in his signature style, sitting in an outdoor bathtub filled with ice with 57 written on his forehead.
С днем рождения.
As the video continued, he took shots of vodka, walked through the woods, kissed a tree, chopped wood, and even placed a plastic bag over his head. His tradition of making birthday videos declaring he was alive had become a recurring theme over the years. Tragically, just 5 days after uploading this video, Eckhoff passed away. Reports state that he fell through the ice while filming at Jakobs Dam near Kongsberg, Norway. A witness immediately alerted emergency services and divers were sent in to rescue him, but by the time they retrieved him, he had been underwater for too long. Despite doctors' best efforts, he was placed on life support, and the machines were turned off the following day, November 26, 2021. His partner, Tove Skjerven, later confirmed the heartbreaking news in a Facebook post, revealing that he had gone out to skate and record one of his signature videos when the tragic accident occurred. Eckhoff, a rectal cancer survivor, was known for embracing life with humor and adventure. His passing has deeply saddened his fans, with many leaving heartfelt comments about how his videos brought them joy on their darkest days. TikTok user at ELGap has shared some spine-chilling security footage that has quickly gone viral, leaving viewers debating whether it shows a ghost, demon, or something else entirely. The video, which already has thousands of comments and shares, captures a couple quietly sitting in the middle of the street at night, unaware that something eerie is creeping up behind them. A strange figure can be seen slowly moving toward them. Throughout the encounter, neither the couple nor anyone nearby seems aware of the presence. The security camera, equipped with night vision, appears to be the only witness to the figure's slow, deliberate approach. The footage has sparked intense debate in the comments. Some users speculate that the glowing eyes suggest something supernatural, like a ghost or cryptid. Others believe it could be a prankster using night vision goggles. Whatever the explanation, one thing is certain: this video has everyone looking over their shoulder.
So I opened up the portal 3 times and...
In a post that has taken the paranormal community by storm, Facebook user Jorge Luis Cruz Molina shared an eerie encounter while conducting a Ouija board session with a twist. Instead of the usual nighttime setup with candles and dim lighting, Jorge performed the ritual in broad daylight, seated in front of a large mirror.
Wah, wah, wah. This is lame.
As Jorge sat at the table, the Ouija board itself appeared untouched, but the planchette in the mirror told a different story.
Ouija board session. So, I want to see how this goes. It's daylight, so I actually feel a little bit comfortable. So my goal is to try to see if I can make something happen for real, for real.
Viewers have speculated whether an entity used the reflective surface as a gateway to interact with our world, a concept often discussed in paranormal lore.
We're gonna try this, all right? So I'm gonna try to make this happen, and hopefully we make some.
The origins of the Ouija board date back to the late 19th century, a period of fascination with spiritualism, when people sought new ways to communicate with the dead. Although variations of spirit boards existed as early as ancient China and Greece, the commercially marketed Ouija board as we know it was patented in 1891. Its design was deceptively simple: a board marked with letters, numbers, and the words yes, no, and goodbye, paired with a planchette to spell out messages supposedly sent by spirits. Spiritualists embraced the Ouija board as a tool for seances, believing that spirits could guide the planchette to deliver messages from beyond. However, as its popularity grew, so did its sinister reputation. By the mid-20th century, horror stories of hauntings, possessions, and terrifying encounters began to surround the board. Films like The Exorcist only fueled public fear, portraying the board as a gateway to malevolent entities rather than benign spirits. Adding a mirror to the Ouija session is not without precedent. Throughout history, mirrors have been viewed as gateways to other dimensions. From scrying rituals to folklore about spirits trapped in reflective surfaces, mirrors have often been linked to the paranormal. Combining this belief with the already mysterious nature of a Ouija board creates a potent setup for supernatural encounters. In Jorge's case, viewers have debated whether the mirror amplified the board's energy or if it merely revealed what was already there.
We're gonna try this, all right? So I'm gonna try to make this happen, and hopefully we make some.
In a spine-chilling TikTok video that has taken the platform by storm, a seemingly ordinary thrift store doll becomes the center of a haunting mystery. Take a look.
Now it's done. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is.
The uploader, known as Sinister on the platform, reveals that when they purchased the doll from a thrift store 2 years ago, they noticed that this particular doll was kept away from several others for some reason. What makes the footage truly unsettling is the doll, sealed inside a taped shut box, appears to move on its own.
There it is.
The site has left viewers questioning whether something supernatural is at play. Adding to the eerie atmosphere, the poster admits they are unsure if the box was ever opened before they acquired it, but they have never broken the seal themselves. This revelation heightens the intrigue surrounding the doll's inexplicable movements. Reactions flooded in from viewers, with some cautioning about the lingering energies that thrift items might carry, advising spiritual cleansing before bringing such objects home. Whether it's a mechanical quirk, an uncanny defect, or something truly otherworldly, the video leaves viewers with an unsettling reminder. Secondhand treasures often come with unknown histories and hidden mysteries.
There it is.
So, let me know if anyone's ever been in this area. This is absolutely wild.
A strange discovery on Google Maps has ignited a wave of online speculation, leaving many questioning whether a deeper mystery lurks beneath the surface. The viral story, shared by Instagram user Mark Hanala, known by the username YouWantBelieveMeOfficial, highlights an unsettling scene. The words help, Traffico, LAPD, and human scrolled across a desolate rail yard in Los Angeles.
Clearly all of the words saying help, but this one to me was the most concerning. Traffico, and that looks like the word human. That is actually terrifying.
Hanala's original video takes viewers through zoomed-in satellite imagery from Google Earth, revealing these eerie words scattered across an area near the San Bernardino freeway.
Even looking at the street view, help is written all over the street.
The markings, some of which seem to reference law enforcement agencies like the LAPD and FBI, immediately raised alarm.
This, I thought, said LAFD, but this is LAPD, clearly. The word federal, help everywhere, and here it looks like the word FBI. Looks like they want something investigated in this area.
With human trafficking concerns rising nationwide, social media users speculated whether these cryptic messages were desperate pleas from someone trapped in a dangerous situation. The discovery gained traction across platforms, prompting questions about what was really happening at this isolated location. The Los Angeles Police Department and Union Pacific Railroad, which owns the property, were quick to dismiss any immediate danger. Photos circulating on Google Maps that show the word "help" on Union Pacific property were created about a year ago. No one was or is in danger, a spokesperson for Union Pacific said. They clarified that a man named Jose, known to local authorities, had been repeatedly trespassing and writing these messages for years.
A guy named Jose?
Yes.
He's writing those messages over there?
Yes.
Why is he doing that? Do you know?
He needs help himself.
So it's just like, is he homeless or?
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but he needs help himself.
So you see that big help sign behind you? He wrote that?
Yes.
The LAPD also confirmed that officers had interacted with Jose multiple times, offering both housing and mental health services, both of which he reportedly refused. According to them, there is no evidence of human trafficking. Despite these official explanations, many online remain skeptical. Why would someone go to such extreme lengths to carve large distress signals into debris and pavement? Why include words like human and traffico? If it's just one man, what exactly does he need help with? Some argue that even if this is the work of a mentally unwell individual, it doesn't completely rule out the possibility that he is aware of something darker happening in the area. Adding fuel to the fire, Hanala expressed interest in visiting the site himself to investigate. Many followers encouraged him to be cautious, fearing that if something truly sinister is happening, he might stumble onto something dangerous.
I kind of want to go check this site out myself. So let me know if anyone's ever been in this area. This is absolutely wild.
Did you see that?
Back in 2013, YouTube user Jack Stevens shared a chilling experience from his stay at the historic Biltmore Hotel in Providence, Rhode Island. Now known as the Graduate Providence, the hotel has a long-standing reputation as one of the most haunted places in America. Jack stayed in room 1102, where he documented a series of unsettling occurrences that have left viewers questioning whether the hotel's sinister past continues to haunt its halls. The video shows Jack recording in his room when something eerie happens.
Did you see that?
The bathroom door slams shut on its own, seemingly without any human interference.
Did you see that?
The incident happened multiple times before Jack finally managed to capture it on camera, leaving him shocked and seeking answers from fellow paranormal enthusiasts.
There is nobody in this room except for me.
But is the Biltmore Hotel truly haunted? Built in 1918, the hotel was originally financed by a known Satanist, Johann Lyser Weisskopf, whose vision for the property was far from ordinary. Weisskopf allegedly intended for the Biltmore to serve as a venue for introducing New England's Puritan residents to the darker side of the occult. The hotel's original design included an array of bizarre features, such as a rooftop chicken coop for ritual sacrifices, underground purification springs, and the infamous Bacchante dining room, known for its wild, hedonistic gatherings attended by prominent figures of the era, like F. Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald. While the hotel's satanic history is enough to unsettle any visitor, it was the criminal activity within its walls that truly cemented its haunted reputation. Throughout Prohibition, the Biltmore became a hotbed of corruption, hosting lavish parties where politicians and law enforcement officials indulged freely in illegal alcohol. Between 1920 and 1933, several high-profile figures, including police officers and even a governor, were implicated in crimes ranging from murder to assaults, their victims believed to still roam the hotel's halls. Over the years, guests have reported strange occurrences, from ghostly whispers and phantom footsteps to sudden disappearances. Some claim to hear the echoes of laughter and music from long-gone parties, while others believe the spirits of the Biltmore's tragic past continue to linger, searching for justice or vengeance. Interestingly, local satanic groups argue that the hotel's paranormal activity only intensified after new management removed its occult elements, including the sacrificial sites and underground altars. They believe these rituals once kept the spirits at bay, and without them, the ghosts have become restless and more active than ever. Whether the Biltmore's haunted reputation is fact or fiction, Jack Stevens' eerie video has reignited interest in the hotel's dark past. Could the ghost of a long-lost partygoer or a victim of the hotel's criminal underbelly still linger in room 1102? Or is there a more rational explanation for the mysterious slamming doors?
Did you see that?
She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now.
On January 30th, 2025, TikTok user Chawachi uploaded a video that quickly went viral, amassing over 5 million views. The clip claims to capture possible paranormal activity inside his girlfriend's home. In the video, the uploader explains that he's alone at his girlfriend's house, where she is often reported hearing strange noises near the stairs. Though he had never experienced anything unusual before, he acknowledges that the house is old, and that this is the first time he's hearing the strange sounds himself.
I've never heard it until now. I always said it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs.
Then, as he looks up the stairs, this happens.
Who's up there? Oh my God, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Reacting instinctively, he swings forward as if trying to stop whatever is coming his way. In an instant, the noises cease and the video ends shortly after. The footage has sparked a range of reactions in the comments. Some believe the uploader may have actually hit the ghost, causing it to stop making noise. Others claim to see a faint orb near the stairs that disappears at the exact moment he swings. Many viewers have also shared their own eerie experiences, adding to the mystery. With no further explanation from the uploader, the true nature of the sounds remains unknown. Could this be real paranormal activity, or is there another explanation?
Oh my God, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
In a spine-chilling TikTok video shared by user lqqe.tv, a man recounts a terrifying encounter that he initially dismissed as a medication-induced hallucination.
She's still there in that chair right there. There was a little girl, like I said, no bigger than Sarah. Black hair. Well, people don't know how big Sarah is. Sarah's about.
He vividly describes a little girl with jet black pigtails and a red dress, sitting eerily still with a sadistic smile on her face, her hands resting calmly on her knees. As he narrates his experience, seated in a chair, an eerie twist unfolds. See if you can spot it.
Sadistic smile just doing this.
The unsettling moment occurs when the camera held by the man's skeptical girlfriend captures something in the reflection of the nearby glass. Shockingly, the reflection appears to show a little girl as though she's silently watching from behind. It was only later, upon reviewing the footage, that his girlfriend's skepticism turned to sheer horror when she spotted the phantom figure in the recording.
She has her hands on her lap. Sadistic smile just doing this.
So, what do you make of this video? Could it really show evidence of the ghostly girl the man claims to have seen earlier? Watch the clip one more time and let me know in the comments section below.
She has her hands on her lap. Sadistic smile just doing this.
In a spine-chilling TikTok video uploaded by user lqqe.tv, viewers are left baffled by the sight of what appears to be a person swinging in a park at 3 a.m. Stranger still, the figure swings with such incredible force that they loop completely over the top bar of the swing set, creating an unsettling and almost inhuman display. The bizarre footage raises questions about who or what would engage in such an extreme activity in the dead of night. Wisely, the person filming decides to keep their distance. Is this the work of an adrenaline-seeking thrill seeker, a paranormal occurrence, or something else entirely? The video continues to spark debate online.
Our correspondence with this thing, like pages and pages and pages.
TikTok user Cassiopeia7 has ignited a viral storm with a bizarre and unsettling claim. Since 2013, she and her husband have been communicating with an entity known as Seven via a Ouija board.
Me and my husband have essentially been talking to some thing on a Ouija board that goes by the name of Seven.
According to her, this being has not only spoken in binary Latin and backward text, but has also provided precise dates linked to major historical events and foretold an apocalyptic event on May 27th, 2025.
Who has been telling us that the world is going to end May 27th, 2025.
The revelation has left TikTok divided, with some fascinated by the intricate details, while others dismiss it as an elaborate hoax, an alternate reality game, or a PR stunt. In her first viral video, Cassiopeia7 explains how she and her husband began using the Ouija board for fun in July 2013, only to encounter a mysterious entity that spoke in binary code and reverse text, something she claims neither of them had knowledge of at the time.
You know, it's giving us ones and zeros to write down on the Ouija board. I'm recording this, and in the moment, we have no idea what this means. We Googled it later. This is, again, July 2013. And it turns out it's binary, but it's backwards binary. So in this way, it meant nothing. But when we reversed the numbers, it meant hello, because it does that a lot. It speaks backwards a lot.
The most unsettling claim? Seven allegedly predicted the world's end on May 27, 2025, and provided mathematical calculations leading back to August 6, 1945, the exact date of the Hiroshima bombing. She insists that she and her husband had no way of manually calculating this, which she considers proof that they were speaking to something beyond human comprehension.
My husband knows a lot about history. He doesn't know the exact date that the bomb was dropped. He certainly doesn't know he can't account for leap years. He can't do stuff like that. I can't do stuff like that. So the fact that it's a perfect more than once, I'll show you other examples here, is really scary. It's scary.
According to Seven, humanity is part of an experiment, and the third contact, presumably us, is set to fail. If it does, everything will end.
It also has referred to an experiment of some kind. The experiment must not fail. So it has always been begging us for help in saving it. That's been very clear from the beginning.
The couple recorded over 80 pages of conversations with Seven, revealing a series of cryptic statements and warnings. The experiment must not fail. Many fail, please do not fail me. Save Seven, a power greater than God. Plague slowed, just on track, leading many to speculate about COVID-19. If Earth dies, so does Seven. The bizarre numerical sequences in the conversations have also confused and intrigued followers, with some trying to decode whether the numbers correlate to specific dates, planets, or nuclear events. After her first video exploded, skeptics quickly questioned her motives. Some pointed out that she is a writer and actress, leading to suspicions that this was a scripted viral marketing campaign, or an ARG.
I'm seeing a lot of comments urging people not to listen to me, not to believe me, that this is a fraud. She's she's a writer, she's an actress, she's an art, all these different kinds of things.
In response, Cassiopeia7 denied any commercial intent, stating that she has no plans to monetize her account, sell anything, or charge for access to the Google Docs containing the Ouija board transcripts.
It's because I do think it is so important to be skeptical and not believe everything you see on the internet, and don't take everything at face value. I am not telling you what to believe. If this scares you, please don't listen to me. Don't listen to this, okay? I'm not trying to freak anyone out. I'm not telling you what to believe because I don't know what I believe. I am literally just conveying these conversations that I've had. My account is not monetized. I am not directing you to some, link in my bio. I'm not going to charge you to download the PDF or anything like that. So
another heated debate emerged in the comments. Is Seven an alien, a time traveler, a demon? Is it a higher dimensional being? Or simply a subconscious projection from the couple's minds? Some TikTok users warned her to stop communication with Seven, fearing it could be a malevolent entity posing as a helpful guide. Others speculated that Seven could be an AI consciousness, an extraterrestrial intelligence, or even a warning from a parallel universe. In her latest video, Cassiopeia7 explained that her last recorded session with Seven was in 2022. The entity had allegedly instructed them to stop communicating, saying, "I am the source of your questions. Stop returning to me." Even more chilling, Seven spoke about something called the God Step, which appears to be the final stage of a multi-contact experiment involving different civilizations. According to Seven, if humanity, Contact 3, fails, there will be no Contact 4 or 5, and the cycle will end. With May 27th, 2025 looming on the horizon, TikTok users are demanding more answers. Some are urging Cassiopeia7 to resume communication with Seven, while others believe she has already revealed too much. For now, the mystery remains unsolved. A doomsday warning from beyond, or simply an eerie, elaborate online legend? Either way, the internet will be watching closely as the countdown continues.
The countdown is not evil, but be aware of it in order for your armor, spelled with a U, to be pure.
In a spine-tingling video shared to TikTok by user the.paranormal.archives, viewers witness an unsettling encounter at Florida King High School, a place reportedly built over an old cemetery.
Just to, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not.
The footage, captured by a janitor during his late-night shift, details a series of strange events as he cleans up after a student party.
Yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here.
Among the most peculiar occurrences is a lone red balloon that seems to follow him, as if guided by an unseen force.
No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see?
The video escalates in creepiness as the janitor, moving cautiously from the classroom into the corridor, shows the balloon gliding silently behind him.
Ooh, okay. See, no.
The tension heightens when the camera catches a fleeting glimpse of a dark, shadowy figure racing past a window in the background.
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh!
The figure moves too quickly and unnaturally to be easily explained, leaving the janitor visibly shaken.
Ooh!
Realizing the situation may be more than he bargained for, he abruptly ends the video, making a hasty exit.
No, I can't.
This chilling footage has left viewers speculating on whether the school's ghostly reputation is more than just a local legend, and if something otherworldly still haunts its abandoned halls.
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh!
What's up, everyone? This is Zach, channel Into the Void.
A spine-chilling exploration by YouTube user Into the Void has left viewers on edge after he posted footage of a terrifying experience inside a storm drain tunnel in downtown Colorado Springs. The unsettling clip, which has gained traction across Reddit and other online forums, has led many to speculate that the explorer may have encountered a cryptid lurking in the darkness. The adventure began as a typical urban exploration mission, with the YouTuber and his friend venturing into a series of underground tunnels near Fountain Creek. The tunnels, stretching over a mile, were dimly lit with only flashlights to guide them. What started as a casual exploration quickly spiraled into a nightmare.
Okay, so I need to set up my gear. I'm just gonna cut for a second, and then we'll get back to it.
In the video, Into the Void recalls how he and his friend initially heard an animalistic scream that resembled a mountain lion.
Okay. Hello? Anyone here?
But when they saw a pale, emaciated figure moving toward them in the dark, they knew they weren't dealing with an ordinary animal. Describing it as having a horse-like face and a sickly humanoid body, he compared the creature's appearance to the infamous Pope-Lick monster, a legendary cryptid known for its eerie resemblance to a humanoid goat hybrid. Despite their initial terror and vow never to return, the pressure from viewers on Reddit convinced Into the Void to go back. Armed with a flashlight, camera, and even a Glock 19 for safety, he made his way through freezing waters and treacherous terrain to reach the tunnels once more. Things quickly took a frightening turn. Around the 1:35 mark, the camera captures what looks like wet footprints on the floor of the tunnel, strange given the location's isolation. Shortly after, he hears this in the distance.
Nope, I'm just now.
Panicked, he abandons the exploration and flees the tunnel.
I don't know what that is.
The nature of the creature has left many viewers debating its origins. Some speculate that it could be a cryptid, possibly a skinwalker or a wendigo, known in folklore for haunting isolated areas. As the video circulates, many are asking whether someone will be brave or foolish enough to investigate further. For now, the mystery of what lurks beneath Colorado Springs remains unsolved, with the echo of that chilling scream haunting viewers long after the video ends. Franco TV is a well-known YouTube channel where Franco documents his eerie adventures to disturbing places. On January 16th, Franco TV uploaded a reel to his Instagram page from one of his episodes, where he ventured into a cemetery and may have captured footage of a real witch.
It literally sounds like they're screaming.
While exploring, Franco hears loud screams coming from an unknown direction.
Oh, it's over here.
As he hides behind a wall to capture what's causing the noise, what he finds is truly unsettling.
Look, I just switched over to my other camera. He's just crying in like a little ball area.
In an instant, the figure unnaturally lifts into the sky and disappears into thin air right before Franco's eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna say something. ¿Está bien? What the f? Holy sh**.
The clip ends moments later with no trace of the figure remaining.
It just took off.
Many viewers flooded the comments, calling this the craziest episode Franco has ever uploaded. With no further information or explanation provided, many believe the footage is genuine, leaving them to speculate about the true nature of the figure. Was it a witch, a ghost, paranormal or not? The mystery behind the figure continues to captivate viewers.
Holy sh**. It just took off.
In 2016, YouTube user SerioPH uploaded eerie footage that has left viewers debating whether they've witnessed genuine paranormal activity or just a clever hoax. The video shows unsettling moments surrounding a small porcelain clown doll believed to be cursed or haunted. The video begins with SerioPH casually discussing strange occurrences at their mother's house.
Bueno, acá estamos en la pieza de mi mamá. Voy a hacer un video para que vean de que muchas personas me preguntan por el payaso de...
The focus of the conversation revolves around the clown doll, which was reportedly moved into a wardrobe after causing sleepless nights due to unexplained noises. According to the uploader, the disturbances seem to peak at night, and the purpose of the video is to provide real evidence that something strange is happening in the home. As they stand by the wardrobe discussing the disturbances, something eerie happens.
Una persona cuando se está enferma hay que entenderla, porque solamente el sufrimiento que pasa la persona.
SerioPH opens the wardrobe and shows the inside, revealing only clothes and papers, dismissing any possibility of a hidden prankster. A little later, the door rattles again, this time more forcefully. Viewers are shown that the wardrobe is firmly against the wall, ruling out any external vibrations.
Que haga alguna broma o algo. Es real.
The intensity of the sound prompts speculation, with many questioning the role of the porcelain clown doll that sits ominously inside.
Ahí se mueve.
Many viewers have speculated that the doll is either cursed or haunted, given the repeated activity centered around the wardrobe. Some comments draw comparisons to other infamous haunted objects like Annabelle or Robert the Doll, suggesting that this could be another item plagued by a restless spirit. With viewers divided between fear and doubt, one thing is certain: SerioPH's video continues to captivate audiences, raising the question, what would you do if you owned a doll that wouldn't let you sleep? In a spine-chilling video published by YouTuber Urbex Hill in April 2022, viewers are taken on a heart-pounding journey through a hidden, maze-like underground tunnel system spanning over 10 miles.
Over the course of one whole day, I traversed more than 10 miles in a confusing and seemingly endless tunnel system hidden.
The danger escalates as floodwaters rise and slippery conditions make navigating the tunnels treacherous.
I feel like now is a good time to tell you that this exploration was extremely difficult, with all the rushing water coming towards me, and the air being so foggy, moist, and dense, making it difficult to see and breathe.
Then, amidst the foggy corridors, he captures footage of something eerie. Two glowing-eyed creatures peeking from behind a wall. What truly elevates this discovery is the rumoured location of the tunnels. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the town synonymous with the infamous Mothman sightings of the late 1960s. Between November 1966 and December 1967, Point Pleasant residents reported terrifying encounters with a winged humanoid creature with glowing red eyes. The sightings culminated in the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge, which claimed 46 lives. These events became the basis for John A. Keel's book, The Mothman Prophecies, and the 2002 film adaptation, forever cementing the Mothman as a cryptid legend tied to disaster and mystery. This footage has ignited a fierce debate among cryptid enthusiasts and paranormal investigators. Some speculate that Urbex Hill may have stumbled upon the same mysterious entity connected to the Mothman prophecies. The glowing eyes, humanoid form, and tense atmosphere closely mirror the original eyewitness descriptions, suggesting that Point Pleasant's dark legacy may still be lurking in its forgotten corners. Is this proof of the Mothman's continued presence, or a chilling coincidence born of folklore? One thing is certain, this YouTuber's exploration has reignited interest in the legend, leaving viewers questioning just how much of the Mothman myth remains undiscovered, and what otherworldly dangers could still haunt the depths of this mysterious town. A chilling video posted by social media user Gateway to Hell House has left viewers debating whether they've witnessed genuine paranormal activity or an elaborate prank. The unsettling footage follows a family who, after hearing strange noises in their home late at night, fled outside out of fear of a possible intruder. But what they captured on their phone has led many to believe they encountered something far more sinister.
Show you saw something right there. But it's inside now. Tap it on the window right there. Top window. Bottom window. Bottom window.
A shadowy figure can be seen moving eerily throughout the home's windows.
Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window. Right. The hell is it going to zoom in on this? Bottom window. What the hell is going on?
Just going through the floor or something.
Many commenters are convinced that the figure is a supernatural entity, often referred to as a shadow person. A figure common in paranormal lore believed to be an ominous sign or manifestation of negative energy. Shadow figures are frequently linked to ghost sightings and have been reported during sleep paralysis experiences or hauntings. The way this figure moves in the video, seemingly defying logic, has fueled speculation that this was no ordinary intruder.
Bottom window. Bottom window.
I can only see it.
What the hell does its face look like?
On January 14th, 2024, Instagram user Demontix shared a video on Facebook that quickly went viral, amassing over 1 million views.
¿Cómo les va? Hoy vamos a hablar de niveles de conocimiento. ¿Bien? Hay 4 niveles de conocimiento. El primer nivel es la ignorancia, el segundo nivel es la estupidez, el tercer nivel es la inteligencia y el cuarto nivel es la sabiduría.
The video features a college professor from Argentina preparing to give a lecture.
Para después cada uno ver en qué nivel estamos. ¿Bien? Bien. El primer nivel es el nivel de la ignorancia. En este nivel, la persona no...
However, he noticed something strange in the background, which is anything but ordinary. His reflection in the glass window behind him appears to move independently. The professor, who claims he doesn't believe in the paranormal, admitted that he has no explanation for what was captured on video. The video has caused some viewers to question its authenticity and suggest it may be edited or staged. Others claim to see an additional reflection, possibly of another figure or face, in the window, while a few believe the footage to be genuine. So what exactly was captured during that lecture? For now, the video remains an unsolved mystery. TikTok user Ivankrech has sent chills down viewers' spines after sharing his eerie experiences with a supposedly haunted Chucky doll. The story, paired with unsettling home security footage, has left many wondering if this creepy doll is the real deal, or just an elaborate hoax. In the first video, Ivankrech recounts how he discovered the doll had been operating without batteries. He references an old Christmas video where he excitedly opened the doll as a gift. That day, I even put it to the test, he says, recalling how he asked the doll its name and it responded. Later, his mother revealed an unsettling detail. 3 separate times she had entered his room to find the Chucky doll lying upside down on the floor, as if it had fallen or moved on its own. Initially skeptical, Ivankrech dismissed her claims, that is until he accidentally found the box of batteries, untouched since he received the doll, proving it had been moving and making sounds without power.
Hola, Chucky. Chucky.
To further support his claims, Ivankrech shared a second video taken from a home security camera. The footage shows a chair rocking back and forth on its own, as if being pushed by an invisible force. Moments later, toys nearby suddenly tumble over, seemingly without explanation. While many are quick to connect the doll's behavior to paranormal activity, skeptics suggest alternative causes. Some speculate that the doll could have malfunctioned electronically, while others think the movements caught on camera could be staged. However, believers argue that the combination of battery-free activity and eerie home footage is too coincidental to ignore. For now, Ivankrech hasn't revealed whether he plans to keep the doll or get rid of it, but many followers have suggested bringing in a paranormal investigator to further analyze the situation. Whatever the case, this creepy account is another reminder of why haunted dolls continue to fascinate and terrify audiences worldwide. In December 2023, a Pennsylvania man was placed in custody after reportedly breaking into a home multiple times to watch a 9-year-old girl sleep. The unsettling incidents occurred in Coatesville, where Mother Tiffany Sabara says the stranger gained access to her house on 4 occasions since September, each time heading straight to her daughter's bedroom. The latest intrusion happened on Christmas Eve, when surveillance footage captured the man in the kitchen. Days later, on December 27th, Coatesville police announced the arrest of Jefferson Mejia Gonzalez, who turned himself in after an arrest warrant was issued. He was then faced with charges of burglary, criminal trespass, stalking, and other related offences. Ms. Sabara explained to a local news outlet that the suspect initially entered the home through a broken back door. On subsequent occasions, he used an unlocked door or climbed through a window. She described the chilling pattern of behaviour. He's coming in and having conversations with her. He's going straight to my daughter's bedroom at the top of the stairs and watching her sleep. In one instance, she noted that cash left in plain sight was ignored as the intruder's focus seemed entirely on her child. Following these incidents, Ms. Sabara installed security cameras and reinforced the home's locks. The surveillance footage played a crucial role in identifying Gonzalez thanks to public tips. After his arrest, Ms. Sabara shared that during one break-in, Gonzalez reportedly asked her daughter to leave with him, though the child refused and firmly told him to leave. Displaying remarkable composure, Ms. Sabara recalled her daughter's bravery. "My 9-year-old daughter told this man, 'Don't pet my dog, get out of my house.' She didn't scream. She actually followed him down the stairs as he left." The case left the community shocked and highlights the importance of vigilance and home security. A recent submission from an anonymous viewer of ours has stirred up eerie speculation surrounding the Adolphus Hotel in Dallas, one of the city's most famous landmarks. The short video, recorded during their stay, appears to show something eerie. A drawer opens all by itself with no visible force or explanation. Given the hotel's long-standing reputation as one of the most haunted locations in Texas, this footage has left many questioning whether it serves as further evidence of paranormal activity lurking within its historic walls. Standing as a beacon of Dallas luxury since its construction in 1912, the Adolphus Hotel was the brainchild of Anheuser-Busch founder Adolphus Busch. Designed in the extravagant Beaux-Arts style, it was meant to be the most opulent hotel in Texas, towering over the skyline and attracting the wealthiest guests of the time. Over the decades, it has hosted presidents, royalty, and Hollywood legends, becoming a symbol of sophistication in the heart of the city. Yet beneath the gilded chandeliers and grand ballrooms lies a more sinister reputation. The Adolphus is no stranger to death and misfortune, and guests have reported unsettling paranormal occurrences for years. From shadowy figures in the hallways to phantom voices in the elevators, the hotel has long been rumored to be a hotspot for ghostly activity. One of the most chilling legends surrounding the Adolphus involves a series of tragic elevator deaths. Just 2 weeks after the hotel opened, a waiter from Chicago fell to his death after stepping into an empty elevator shaft. Over the years, several others met a similar fate, including a young elevator attendant who miscalculated a jump, a cook whose head was crushed by a descending elevator, and a hotel employee who plummeted 100 feet into the basement in the 1970s. These gruesome accidents have fueled countless ghost stories. Some guests report hearing agonized moans from inside the elevator walls, while others claim to have seen apparitions of old hotel employees dressed in period uniforms standing beside them in the lift, only to vanish when the doors open. Perhaps the most infamous ghost story tied to the Adolphus Hotel is that of the jilted bride, whose spirit is said to haunt the 19th floor. In 1935, a young woman checked into the hotel, preparing for what should have been the happiest day of her life. The ballroom was decorated, guests had arrived, and the ceremony was about to begin. Yet her groom never showed. Overcome with grief and humiliation, she fled the ballroom. Hours later, her lifeless body was discovered hanging in a stairwell, just above the very altar where she was supposed to say, "I do." Since then, countless guests have reported hearing a woman sobbing in the halls, followed by the sound of hurried footsteps and the creaking of a rope under strain. Some have even seen a spectral figure in a flowing white dress wandering the corridors, seemingly still searching for the groom who abandoned her. With such a dark history, it's no surprise that strange events continue to unfold within the hotel. The anonymous viewer who captured the self-opening drawer in their room wasn't the first to experience unexplained happenings at the Adolphus. Other guests have reported lights flickering, objects moving on their own, and an overwhelming sensation of being watched. Could the drawer opening footage be linked to the ghostly bride still making her presence known? Or perhaps one of the unfortunate souls who met their end in the hotel's deadly elevator shaft? While the skeptics may argue that it could be a simple mechanical malfunction, those who know the history of the Adolphus may find it harder to dismiss. Despite, or perhaps because of, its haunted reputation, the Adolphus remains one of Dallas's most prestigious hotels, drawing in both luxury seekers and paranormal enthusiasts eager to catch a glimpse of its spectral residents. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, one thing is for certain: a night at the Adolphus is never just an ordinary stay. On September 2nd, 2024, Twitter user creepy.org, known for sharing eerie and unsettling content, posted some doorbell security camera footage that quickly gained attention across the platform. As the man gets closer, it becomes clear that he's engaged in a conversation with himself.
Yeah. The dog attacked me. Yeah, I'm here.
Speaking in different voices, he continues his unsettling dialogue for a few seconds before knocking on the door and attempting to open it.
No, come here. Come here? Yeah. Hello? Oh, no.
He then lingers for a moment, still talking to himself, before walking away. The post has sparked mixed reactions, with some believing the man is possessed by a demon or an evil entity. Others speculate that he may be experiencing a mental health crisis, possibly schizophrenia, while some argue that his behaviour suggests drug use. With no further context, the eerie encounter remains unexplained.
I've never been here before. No, I didn't walk that way. I came from down here.
In August 2023, popular outdoor vlogger English Woodsman uploaded what started as a routine camping video, but quickly took a sinister turn, leaving both him and viewers unsettled. Known for his laid-back content featuring camping hacks and gear reviews, this particular video was anything but normal.
Well, this looks nice. I'm liking this spot.
Over an hour long, the vlog gradually evolved from a peaceful outing under the stars to a chilling encounter in the woods, sparking debate about whether the experience was paranormal or simply nature's unsettling unpredictability. While enjoying his camp setup and talking to the camera, English Woodsman is abruptly interrupted.
And rain camping is really good.
It sounds like footsteps. The noise is so close that he stops mid-sentence.
And rain camping is really good.
After trying to brush off the initial encounter, things take another turn when the same unsettling sound returns. The vlogger hears what seems like someone or something walking through the dense foliage again.
Hello? Hello?
Despite attempting to stay calm, his nerves get the better of him. He begins packing up his gear, admitting that the repeated noises feel too unnatural to ignore.
I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Doing it once is alright. But 2 times, it almost sounded identically the same sort of noise. I don't like this. I don't like this spot. I don't like any of this.
English Woodsman's eerie encounter has left viewers divided. Some believe he experienced a cryptid or paranormal encounter, possibly a ghost or spirit tied to the location. Others think the noises were caused by nocturnal wildlife like foxes or deer, or perhaps even a human lurker. However, the strange consistency of the sounds, especially the human-like footsteps, has sparked speculation that something more sinister was at play. Regardless of the cause, the video showcases how the wilderness can quickly transform from a peaceful retreat to a nerve-wracking experience. English Woodsman's decision to share the unsettling footage adds a layer of authenticity, making it one of his most memorable and haunting uploads.
Is that a badger? Hello?
A chilling image from a home security system has left the internet divided between those speculating on the paranormal and those worried about a missing child. Reddit user Miss Charlie N shared the unsettling photo initially posted by a Facebook friend, showing what appears to be an infant on a front porch, only for the figure to vanish after a single camera frame. The homeowner, alarmed and unable to identify the child, called local authorities. Firefighters and police, suspecting it could be a genuine emergency, deployed a heat-seeking drone to search a nearby lake for any sign of a missing child. Despite their efforts, they found nothing unusual and eventually declared the sighting a camera glitch. The photo has stirred a mix of reactions online. Some viewers believe the ghostly figure could be paranormal, with theories suggesting it might be a ghost baby or a wandering spirit. However, others express serious concern that it could be a real infant who had mysteriously disappeared before anyone could help. The lack of solid evidence has only fueled the mystery. As of now, no missing child reports have been linked to the incident, leaving both investigators and internet sleuths scratching their heads. Whether it was a glitch, a hoax, or something more unexplainable, the eerie image continues to haunt those who've seen it.
So to answer everybody's questions about the ghost and horse rider,
TikTok user Logan Lin, too, recently sent the internet into a paranormal frenzy after posting an eerie clip that appeared to show a ghostly horse rider galloping through the night. The footage quickly gained traction, racking up nearly 9 million views, with countless viewers speculating about the chilling sight. The video depicted an ethereal figure on horseback, seemingly fading into the darkness in an almost supernatural manner. Many viewers were convinced it was an apparition caught on camera, fueling a wave of theories and excited debate across social media. However, as the clip continued to spread and speculation ran rampant, Logan Lin took to TikTok to set the record straight. In a follow-up post, she revealed that the video was never meant to be taken seriously.
the video is not real. I posted it as a joke. I was joking around with a friend of mine, the one that was riding the horse for me in the dark.
Explaining the backstory, Logan admitted that the clip was a light-hearted joke between her and a friend who was riding the horse. As they recorded, Logan jokingly commented that her friend looked like a ghost, which inspired her to upload the clip for fun.
In the video, I was telling her, "You look like a ghost, you look like a ghost," and I was posting it more or less as a joke, but...
She later pointed out that the eerie effect was caused by the limitations of her phone camera, which struggled to capture details as the rider moved further into the shadows. In another post, Logan shared additional footage of the same horse and rider in better lighting, proving beyond doubt that there was nothing paranormal about the original video. Despite the revelation, many viewers applauded Logan's creativity and sense of humor, while others expressed disappointment that the ghostly mystery had been debunked so quickly. So in the end, the truth behind the ghostly horse rider was much more down to earth than initially believed. In April 2024, the Northern Paranormal Team UK, known for their explorations of haunted locations across Manchester and the north of England, uploaded footage that left viewers questioning whether they had captured evidence of the paranormal. The investigation, posted on their YouTube channel, took place at a home that had previously shown signs of eerie activity, and this time the team may have captured something chilling on camera.
Hi gang, we're at Jed and Dave's house doing another investigation because things have been seen here last year when we was up here. It was quite creepy, so we're just going to do another investigation now, a little one.
As the investigation unfolds, the team explores a dimly lit house using night vision cameras and a K2 meter, hoping to detect any unusual energy spikes or apparitions.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me. Because we don't want to keep mapping them.
Exactly.
We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Early on, they mentioned previous encounters with orbs and other strange occurrences. However, the calm atmosphere doesn't last long. Soon, the camera catches this.
We just keep going past and see. Whoa!
What the hell?
The team looks around but can't see anything.
What the hell? I don't know. To me, it looked like a face.
If we watch that again in slow motion, you can see what looks like a face peering around the door.
We just keep going past and see. Whoa!
Despite the team's excitement, they attempt to debunk the sighting by inspecting their surroundings. They note a towel hanging by the door, wondering if it could have been mistaken for the face.
Did I just see something or am I imagining it?
I don't know, let's go.
But even after careful review, they can't explain the face's brief appearance.
They just keep going past and say, "Whoa!"
One team member remarks, "It's not just a shadow. It looked like it had features. We're going to have to go back and review this properly."
All we can do is just keep going past and say, "Whoa!"
The team's footage has sparked debate among viewers. Many paranormal enthusiasts believe they may have captured an apparition, perhaps a spirit tied to the home's history. Whether the face captured on camera is a genuine spirit or a trick of the eye remains a mystery.
They just keep going past and say, "Whoa!"
What the hell? Did I just see something or am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
In a chilling TikTok video shared by user Kareed_4, a peaceful hike through the woods takes a sinister turn, leaving viewers on edge. The footage begins normally enough as the poster films their walk along a serene forest path. Suddenly, everything goes silent. Even a nearby rabbit seems to freeze in its tracks. Listen closely to what happens next. A muffled cry echoes through the trees. Many viewers believe that the voice can be heard saying, "Help me." The unsettling sound prompts the TikToker to abandon their hike and retreat from the area, capturing the eerie moment on camera. The video has sparked heated debate in the comments section, with many speculating on the source of the voice. Some viewers point to Native American folklore, suggesting it could be a skinwalker, an entity said to mimic human voices to lure victims into danger. Others question whether the TikToker's decision to flee might have left someone genuinely in distress. This unnerving encounter leaves viewers grappling with unanswered questions and the terrifying possibility of what or who might have been waiting unseen in the woods. In a TikTok video uploaded by elqq.tv, we see an eerie encounter caught on camera in Mexico that has online audiences unnerved. Take a look. When the homeowner checked the surveillance footage, they were met with a terrifying discovery: a ghostly figure wandering across the road. What makes this sighting particularly disturbing is the setting. The nearest neighbour is supposedly 45 minutes away by car, eliminating the possibility of a casual passerby. The figure's presence and subsequent wailing has reignited fears of the infamous La Llorona, the weeping woman of Mexican folklore. Legend has it that La Llorona is the ghost of a grieving mother doomed to wander waterfronts in search of her drowned children, her mournful cries chilling those who hear her. The spectral figure has sparked widespread speculation. Is it truly the legendary La Llorona, or is there another explanation for this mysterious visitor in such an isolated area? Whatever the truth may be, the sighting has left the community on edge and TikTok viewers captivated. On February 3rd, 2024, TikTok user Devin Kurtz uploaded a video that quickly gained over 1 million views. The clip, titled "This Lady Showed Up at Our House Twice Last Night," features unsettling doorbell camera footage that left viewers divided.
Hi, Dad.
The video also captures the reaction of the police officers who later reviewed the footage. They were visibly unsettled, calling it a disturbing encounter with a random stranger.
That's terrifying.
Viewers in the comments have expressed mixed reactions. Some are concerned for the woman, speculating that she might be lost, searching for her father, or suffering from dementia or another condition. Others, however, believe the situation could be a setup, warning the uploader to stay cautious, as the encounter might have been an attempt to lure them outside. In response to a comment asking if the woman's father had ever lived in the house, the uploader clarified that the previous residents were a couple in their 40s. With no clear explanation, the unsettling encounter has left viewers questioning the woman's true intentions.
Hi, Dad.
Back in 2014, new homeowner Michelle Winter was settling into her recently purchased house in a quiet English neighborhood when she experienced a chilling encounter that would leave her questioning everything she thought she knew about ghosts. After moving in with her 2-year-old daughter, she quickly discovered that her home came with more than just 4 walls. It may have come with the spirit of a man who died in the 1870s. It all started when Michelle decided to take a photo of her home's exterior. The plan was simple: capture the charm of the house and share it with friends online. But as she admired the image, she noticed something eerie staring back at her. In one of the upstairs windows, a man's face could be seen, translucent yet detailed. I ran into the house to make sure no one was inside, Michelle said. I knew everyone else was at work, so it was just me and my 2-year-old daughter, but the face was there, clear as day. What made the discovery even more unsettling was that the face bore a striking resemblance to Samuel Kent, a 19th century murder suspect with a dark past. Unsure of what she had captured, Michelle posted the photo to Facebook, hoping someone could offer a logical explanation. Most people said it had to be a reflection of the flowers below the window, but the angles just don't line up, she explained. It's hard to believe, but it clearly looks like the face of an old man. The face wasn't the only strange occurrence that day. Michelle recalled that earlier that morning, a clock had randomly fallen off the wall and shattered without explanation. The clock was already there when we moved in, she said. It wasn't because of a loose fixture or anything we did. Things only got weirder when a friend visited and witnessed a door handle move on its own. The door then opened by itself in the very same room where the face had appeared in the photo. I'm usually very logical, but I just couldn't explain any of this. The face in the window sparked curiosity among local historians, including Andrew Jones, who had extensively studied the life of Samuel Kent. Kent was a suspect in the infamous 1860 Road Hill house murder where his 3-year-old son was brutally killed. Although suspicion surrounded him, Kent was never charged. Instead, his daughter, Constance Kent, was eventually convicted of the crime. Jones believes the emotional weight of Kent's guilt and public scrutiny could explain why his spirit might linger. He was a man haunted in life, so it wouldn't be surprising if he's still haunting places tied to his past, said Jones. Michelle's ghostly encounter wasn't limited to the face in the window. Since moving in, she reported hearing strange scratching noises from the walls, footsteps from upstairs when no one else was home, and flickering lights. I never believed in ghosts before, but this house is making me reconsider, she said. Even though years have passed since the incident, Michelle admitted that the memory of that face still haunts her. I've tried to come up with a logical explanation for it, but I can't. I just hope whatever it is doesn't want to stay here forever. As for local historians and paranormal enthusiasts, the case of Samuel Kent's ghost remains one of the most compelling hauntings connected to one of England's darkest unsolved crimes.
Okay, so it's...
TikTok user KMRJ0623 has sent shivers down viewers' spines after sharing unsettling Ring security footage from their backyard. The eerie video, which has since gone viral, shows a mysterious event involving a vintage ventriloquist doll that has left the internet buzzing with speculation. The first clip details footage captured by their home security camera, which takes a photo every hour, or when it detects movement. The video walks through timestamps leading up to 2:06 AM when something truly bizarre happens.
And at 2:06, it opens up by its fucking self.
The suitcase suddenly opens by itself.
And at 2:06, it opens up by its fucking self. And that's his face facing us.
The user reveals that the suitcase contained a 1950s to 1968 Duro Charlie McCarthy ventriloquist puppet doll, modelled after the famous Edgar Bergen dummy dressed in a black tuxedo. The revelation immediately sparked speculation, with many viewers convinced that the doll could be haunted or even cursed. In a follow-up video, KMRJ0623 explains how the doll was originally placed in the suitcase.
He's normally facing this way. This is the way that he's been facing.
The doll was now facing the opposite direction.
He's normally facing this way. This is the way that he's been facing. And then we found him facing this way. So I'm gonna put him back.
This chilling detail sent TikTok into a frenzy, with users flooding the comments with theories ranging from paranormal activity to a residual energy attachment. Some believe the doll could be carrying a spirit, while skeptics suggest it could be a mechanical malfunction or prank. The Charlie McCarthy ventriloquist dummy is an iconic collectible, but older dolls, especially those connected to performance and puppetry, have long been associated with creepy legends and haunted object lore. Many claim that spirits can attach themselves to dolls, a belief popularized by cases like Robert the Doll and Annabelle. With no clear explanation for what happened, viewers are now demanding updates, and KMRJ0623 has promised to keep documenting any further strange occurrences.
And at 2:06, it opens up by its fucking self.
The popular TikTok account nightmarefuel__ has sent shivers down viewers' spines with a recent upload that has quickly gone viral. In the clip, two friends attempted to perform an infamous mirror ritual in hopes of invoking spirits into their home. But things took a terrifying turn. An ominous face can be seen peering through a window. The clip has gained millions of views, with commenters debating the authenticity of the footage. Some firmly believe that the ritual successfully summoned a demonic entity. Mirror rituals have long been a part of folklore and urban legend, with many believing they can serve as portals to the spirit world. From Bloody Mary to scrying practices, mirrors have been associated with supernatural occurrences for centuries. According to paranormal enthusiasts, improperly conducted rituals can open doors to unwanted entities, which may explain the chilling figure seen in the video. So, did these two friends unwittingly welcome a supernatural presence into their home? Or is there a more rational explanation lurking behind the creepy reflection? Let us know what you think. Was this a real paranormal encounter, or just a clever hoax? This next video was uploaded to TikTok by user Josh.Fletch. Captured in the old Idaho Penitentiary in Boise, Idaho, a place renowned for its unsettling atmosphere and numerous ghost stories, we see the poster shortly after having climbed up to a closed-off area of the prison.
Because there's no stairs.
As the camera reaches the end of a long, narrow corridor, it pans toward the last cell. What it captures is nothing short of haunting. There appears to be a ghostly silhouette standing motionless within the shadows of the abandoned cell. footage taps into the site's grim history where countless tragedies unfolded behind its sandstone walls. The old Idaho Penitentiary was operational from 1872 to 1973 and housed some of the most dangerous criminals in the region, including Harry Orchard, who assassinated former Idaho Governor Frank Steunenberg. Over its century-long history, the prison witnessed escapes, fires, and executions, with many inmates meeting tragic ends behind its sandstone walls. Today, visitors report cold spots, disembodied whispers, and shadowy figures, particularly in areas like death row and the solitary confinement cells. The most infamous ghost stories involve the spirit of Raymond Snowden, often called Idaho's Jack the Ripper, who was hanged at the prison in 1957. Witnesses claim to hear phantom footsteps near the gallows and experience an overwhelming sense of dread in the execution chamber. The old Idaho Penitentiary has become a popular destination for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts alike. Today, it hosts ghost tours and paranormal investigations, allowing visitors to explore its haunted history firsthand. Whether the experiences are residual energy or intelligent hauntings, the eerie tales of this historic prison continue to captivate and terrify those who dare to visit. This latest chilling encounter adds yet another layer to the site's haunted legacy, leaving viewers to ponder whether the old Idaho Penitentiary is simply a historical relic, or something much more alive in the supernatural sense. On August 18th, 2024, TikTok user The Paraworld uploaded a chilling clip that quickly caught the attention of many viewers. The video features a seemingly innocent conversation between a young child and her parents, until things take an eerie turn.
Who come to see you at night? What man? What man? Up here?
He did. As the recording begins, the child casually tells her parents that a man visits her at night. Curious but concerned, they ask for more details. Without hesitation, the girl points toward a framed photo in the room and reveals something truly unsettling.
Who come to see you at night? What man? What man? Up here?
He did. She claims that the man in the picture is the same one who comes to see her at night. The parents appear visibly shocked as the man in the frame is the young girl's uncle, who has passed away.
Up here?
He did. The caption of the video provides additional context, suggesting that the uncle's spirit may still be visiting the child. Many viewers believe the video is genuine, with several sharing their own similar experiences in the comments. What do you think? Could this be evidence of a loved one watching over their family, or is there another explanation?
What man? Up here?
He did. Our last clip of the day is some eerie home security footage uploaded to TikTok by user Alexander Helbert. Some viewers are calling this a ghost cat caught on camera. The feline appears to turn somewhat transparent as it slinks up the stairs. So, what do you think? Share your thoughts and theories on this one in the comments down below. If you want to see more scary videos, then check out those links on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one.